gas prices are expected to increase over the next few weeks up until the next holiday in December. But people are using the Gas Buddy app to find more affordable prices on their route for this upcoming Thanksgiving break. Last year, over 145,000 meals were created with the help of 1,500 volunteers. This year, 150,000 meals were created as their goal and counting. So friends and family are out here at Indian Acres for the trunk or treat. We have games, they have prizes, and a lot of other things, including face painting. I even got my face painted. I decided to be the Joker today. All the user has to do is choose the actions necessary to reach the prize, click the character, and it'll perform those movements. And there it goes. Creating something new that people don't have but often do or use can be groundbreaking. Junior engineering student Victor McCarsky came up with the concept of augmented reality for businesses to allow buyers to visualize their products prior to checking out.
Because it's the natural human evolution to want to know what it looks like that we're buying and see it in our environment.
This technology was fine-tuned with the help of his team during the 3-day conference 54 Imagine Create launch to determine how the program will operate and be marketed. The way augmented reality works is that the user must upload an image of whatever they're trying to portray, and they must upload an identifier along with it as well, such as this, for the object to appear on. McCarsky and his group later presented the project before judges in the event's competition to earn funding. Masha Trenhild enjoyed what each group had to offer and advised them to be more receptive to all audiences who may want to invest in their products.
I think it's very important to present to outside of your group and to get some feedback from the individuals outside, only because sometimes people forget that sometimes the audience they're speaking to is not the same people who usually understand their business.
Although McCarsky's team didn't get the result they worked hard for, he was still happy that they made their idea a reality. In the meantime, he's not going to let this one disappointment turn him away from his dream.
I know, we spent a lot of time actually figuring out how to build what our idea was, and that was huge. So yeah, we're just going to execute on it.
It's safe to say the event fulfilled its goal of inspiring creativity. In Urbana, I'm David Pierce, UI7 News.
Let me first, before I tell you a little bit about the lab or what my lab does.
The College of Bioengineering provided visitors with a tour of the Everett lab before it reopens. 1964 U of I graduate John Johnson remembers when it was a new field of study and is amazed at how the program will grow with its new location.
Students are going to be involved in protected environments. I mean, we're dealing with living cells, with doing engineering.
Many students have been denied admission in the college, partially due to a shortage of space. But the move to Everett will double its acceptance rate with the help of its larger labs. In the past, the program was only allowed to admit 70 students due to limited space. With the new renovations, they will now be allowed to admit 150 students. The department also plans to make room for both colleges of medicine and engineering. Associate Professor Roy Darr is intrigued that each group will be able to help one another since they're all under one roof.
2 different labs in this building or other people outside of this building that are not even working on your problem, they can still find ways to access what you're doing and vice versa.
Tour attendees, including Johnson, enjoyed the setups they saw throughout the building. The U of I alumni was fascinated by what will come from the program based on the direction they're headed.
And I have to say it blows my mind away to see what they are doing and the opportunities that exist.
The college will reopen their new home in 2018 to give students an experience unlike any other. In Urbana, I'm David Pierce reporting, UI7 News. Friends and family spooked out the back of their cars for a first time ever trunk or treat at the Indian Acres Swim Club. Parents like Mary McCowan appreciated being able to comfortably take her little girls, Allie and Bella, to get some candy and not having to go a long distance.
That it's a little bit harder, we don't last long, so we wouldn't make it down the street if it were a mile, even with a 5-year-old. And so that's why it's nice that it's enclosed.
Like the McCowans, there were many other children present to enjoy the decorations, games, and music to still get that Halloween feel. The kids were having so much fun that even I joined in to relive the good old days. So friends and family are out here at Indian Acres for the trunk or treat. We have games, they have prizes, and a lot of other things, including face painting. I even got my face painted. I decided to be the Joker today. Bringing out the community to celebrate Halloween with some familiar faces was club owner Lauren Marenz's goal. That way, attendees can enjoy the holiday with people they trust and know have good intentions.
It's about providing a safe, fun environment where our families get to see each other and you know who you're getting candy from and you know who your friends are.
As for parents with older kids, McCowan had a few words of advice for those still doing things the traditional way.
I think just having a game plan as to, what time they need to come back and which houses they can go to.
Officials in the area will be monitoring trick-or-treaters today from 6 to 8 p.m. to make sure things go smoothly. In Champaign, I am David Pierce reporting, UI7 News. Some Illinois jobs appear to be online this morning. Japanese media reports say Mitsubishi has decided to end production in the U.S. The factory in Normal will reportedly close, although it's not clear when. With Unofficial's tragic event, it's time to knit the campus community together. Morales' aunt has started a GoFundMe page to pay for his funeral expenses. Family and friends and even others who never met Morales are showing their support. In just 3 days, 234 people have raised over $11,000 to help pay for Morales' funeral. The University of Illinois prepares for Dad's Weekend this year. Some students are walking to and from class while looking forward to an exciting weekend. One particular U of I student shares his plans for the weekend. Junior student Will Tolucky says his dad came to campus the past 2 years, but this year will be slightly different. Computer coding is becoming a highly desired skill due to businesses using apps in their daily operations. I'll show you how some young people in Champaign-Urbana are being exposed to the increasingly popular craft in a way fit just for them. The Illinois men's basketball team will take on Wake Forest tonight in the Big Ten ACC Challenge. The Illini are 6-0 this season and are coming off a 13-point victory over North Carolina Central. Despite the win, head coach Brad Underwood thinks he has to do a better job of getting his team prepared. I'll show you guys that it moved from St. Louis over into the state of Illinois, and of course it touched Urbana, Chicago, and other cities within the area. And then we're going to go ahead and move into our local temperatures, with Peoria getting 66 degrees and Bloomington Normal getting 65 degrees, which is kind of pretty much similar.